2016, I got this purse, and there's nothing super special about the appearance of this bag. It's just a little black crossbody. Also, one time I dropped it in an airport toilet. That fucking sucked. But I got the bag because it's anti-theft, and I was about to spend an entire month traveling in Europe alone. And I didn't want to have to worry about getting pickpocketed while also being a solo woman traveler. And I didn't know at the time that I got the bag that my partner of 6 years was about to break up with me right before I left on the trip. And I was so emotionally unwell that I was worried that I was not going to be safe enough emotionally to be alone for an entire month. I was like, I don't know if I should go on this, but I decided to go anyways, and I'm so glad that I did, because I found parts of myself that had long died in the relationship. And there was a moment when I was in Barcelona that I was walking through the Gothic district. There was a man playing a harp on the street, and there's this little bridge, and a sense of peace just washed over me. And I suddenly was like, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to move on and do great things, and things are going to be all right. And like, Barcelona has had a really special place in my heart ever since that time. Now, fast forward a couple months later, my ex and I have gotten back together because I'm stupid. But I meet this other man, and within 10 minutes of meeting him, I was like, oh, there is something really special about this person. Like, our souls feel like they're connecting. But him and I would not date for another year after that, because I had to do the whole getting back together with my ex thing. And on our first date that year later, he's asking me about my trip to Europe, like, what was my favorite part of it? And I tell him about the moment that I felt at peace in Barcelona, and he has told me that, like, that was something that made him feel very connected to me, because it was a traveling trip or traveling memory that was not stereotypical, I guess. And I don't know, like, our connection through our love of travel meant a lot in our first early times of dating. And so now I'm about to go meet him in England, and then we're going to go to Barcelona, and I'm looking through the bag to, like, make sure that I don't have a knife in there or anything that I can't bring on a plane. And I find these two things that were in there from 2016 that I just never removed. I kept thinking, like, oh, I should put it somewhere. I got this little card from a shop that I like that had little cutesy stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy stuff from there. I never did. And then this little pebble that I found on the beach that I thought looked nice, and it's just stayed in my bag as a reminder of Barcelona that I just always kept with me. And now I'm gonna get to take it back to Barcelona with me, with the person that has made me feel so good, like, in a way that my ex never did. And I am so excited to take him there. And I don't know, I guess I just wanted to share that I found the Barcelona piece that I'm going to bring with me back where I went.